This is part 2 of textures, and in the first one was I took some photos of the walls in my lounge. After I'd stripped off the wallpaper, there's this texture on the walls and the original plasterwork. So I took about 19 images altogether. So now what I'm going to do is show you how I'm going to use those images. So I had them on my phone, so they were on here, and I've airdropped them to the Mac. And it is move this over there for now. A simple case of uploading them into Photoshop, which I've done. So here's the original, and what we'll do, I'll start from scratch. Let's get rid of all of that. So here's one of the original images of the wall. Yeah, like I said before, the wall. So what we've got to do, we've got the background there, and I'll make a copy of that, which is Command J. I'm working on a Mac, don't work on a PC, so I couldn't tell you what. Probably Control, but for me it's Command J. So I'll make a copy of it, and then I'll desaturate it. And there's at least 3 ways I know of desaturating it. You can go to hue saturation and desaturate it like that. So that's not my preferred way, so we'll delete that layer. I'll go to images, adjustments, and I'll hit desaturate. There is the shortcut as well, which is probably Shift Command and U, I think. It's still a bit bright, so we'll go, we can either do a levels adjustment or a curves adjustment. We'll go with the levels adjustment, and if we bring that white, it just blows it out. We don't want that, we want the opposite way. So I'm just making it a bit darker, so to speak. And that's it there. That's as simple as I get. It is that easy, and I'll make a stamp visible layer of that, and I'll save that and put it into my library. Got another one here. Again, there's a lot of white in this. So just delete it and make a copy, Command J. I'll go to image, adjustments. I couldn't find it for a second there. Image adjustments, desaturate. That turns it into a black and white, but for my liking, and it is just a personal preference, it's too white. So I'll try curves on this one. Let's just see if we can. How dark we can get it. I can live with that, but I'm also going to sharpen this one up, and I'll do that with a high pass filter. So make a stamp visible layer, filter, other, high pass. I'm going to sharpen just ridiculous amount. It's just at 15. No, that's too ridiculous. 7. hit OK, and then we'll put a blending mode of linear light. So take it from that to that. I'll flatten that layer, so there we go. And it is that simple. And I use these as backdrops in portraits, and that will be the next video, part 3. I'll show you how I put them into and use them in my portraits. We'll go on to the last one, and I'll use these 3 I've just got here. I'll use these in a portrait. This one I've already done, so we've desaturated it, put a curves level on it, and yeah, I've sharpened this one as well. There's that there. So we put curve. Yeah, we dropped the. Yeah, I used the curves to darken it rather than the levels layer. But I am going to sharpen this one as well. So stamp visible layer, other, high pass. Okay, and blend mode of. I'll use vivid light this time. There we go. So yes, like I said just now, the next part 3, the next video, which will be part 3, I will take each of these 3 layers, these 3 levels. So this one, and this one, and incorporate them into the backdrop of a portrait. Thanks for watching. Yeah, it's that easy. Bye for now.